What up, cuties? It's Shred, and today I wanted to do a top 5 PvP hunter video. Dragonflights has been awesome. It's a really cool expansion. If you're playing it, I hope you're liking it. If you're not playing it, just play it. Even if it's only fun for a couple weeks, it's worth it, I think. But I think it's gonna be fun for longer. Dragon riding is awesome. There's a lot of cool hunter pets if you're a hunter. Just a lot to do right now, and no borrowed power really. So if you're interested in playing Dragonflight, I really suggest that you just get off your high horse and play it. So I know some people have a lot of reasons for not playing it, but it's really fun right now. So I just wanted to go over kind of the top 5 PvP pets. We're gonna start off with dire horns. I'm gonna give at least one pet for each family, um, or each specialization. So tenacity, ferocity, or cunning. So we'll start off with tenacity, which is the tank pets. When you're doing PvP as a hunter, you really want to have a pet that can apply mortal wounds. That's this ability right here. Mortal wounds. It reduces the healing effects for 10 seconds. It's on a 6-second cooldown, so basically you can apply this to your target constantly, so they're constantly receiving reduced healing. It's really important in PvP. So I like the dire horns as this tenacity. You can also get a river beast. You can get a lizard. And there's one more family that you can get. This one is found on. It's found in Pandaria, on the Isle of Thunder. 3 of my pets are on the Isle of Thunder today. So this one is found outside of this cave right here. There's constantly enemies coming in, and eventually that one will spawn. Sometimes it spawns back here on the road as well. So you can tame that guy. I like this Direhorn because it kind of matches this guy, which is also found on the Isles. So and as a Beastmaster, I love matching my pets. So there is that one. You can also, if I open up my Stable Master here, if you go inside the Throne of Thunder, you can get uh Hordon. And I think this one looks really cool. I love the gold with the blue. It looks real sick. So I would suggest a dire horn. In order to tame this, you have to have the tone of Dinomancer, I think it's called. You get it from Dinomancers on the Isle of Giants, which is also in Pandaria up here. If you don't have the flight path, you can kind of fly there. You will drop because there's no flying on the island, and then you can just swim to the flight master. The Dinomancers, there's a lot here. There's some on the boat. Eventually, the tome will drop, and you can tame dire horns, which are really cool. I like dire horns as well because it's a really cool looking pet, and you don't have to be BM to use it, even though BM's obviously the best because it is. Um, Now, the second pet that I would suggest, and we're going to move on to the ferocity, is Devil Swords. Obviously, you do have to be BM for this, but they also apply the mortal wounds with Monstrous Bite. Now, one of the tricks you can use in PvP, druids, they can use Scare Beast on your pet, but if your pet is undead like this guy, they cannot scare him. Now you have to watch out for paladins and priests, which can do things to undead. But having an undead pet is really good against druids. This one you can find in Zandalar up here in Nazmir. They roam around this temple here, so really easy to get. There are other undead devil swords as well, some inside the dungeons and stuff like that. But this is one I chose, and it's probably the easiest one to get. Um, Also, just a regular devil sword will do the trick. If you are facing a paladin or a priest, you probably just want to do this guy. This is Thok from the Siege of Orgrimmar. Um, I don't have the map pulled up, but just go through the Siege of Orgrimmar. Eventually, you'll get to him. He's after the little boss room with the 4 boxes that you have to open up. And he's really cool. He maintains his name too. Um, I think I changed his name to just Thok. It might be a longer name, but I got this guy a long time ago. Um, okay, and then the final one, cunning. If you're not a beastmaster, you can get for ferocity, you can get oh, I don't remember what hyenas, I think. Um, let's pull this up here. Um, you can no carrion birds, ravagers, scorpids, or wasps. There's a lot of really cool pets in all those, but all those apply the mortal wound effects. So cunning, I just got raptors. It looks like this is a dinosaur episode here. I chose raptor because number one, you can get undead raptors. So again, that situation where you're facing a druid, if you have the undead raptor, he can't scare beast. And then if you are facing this one, oh, I'll show you where to find this one. This one is actually on the Isle of Thunder again. So if you come out here to the Isle of Thunder, I actually have the marketplace because I just picked this one up. They'll roam around right here. There are several undead raptors that you can get, different colors and stuff like that, but this is the one that I chose. And then last but not least, just a regular raptor. This one in particular, you can find this in a lot of places. There's one in the Arathi Highlands, Skull, is it Skullbreaker or whatever his name is? I don't even remember. Skull Ripper. I did not, I got mine, in Draenor, Gorgrond, just, right here in this valley, I believe, and they spawn throughout this canyon. So, really easy pet to get. I like the new HD Raptors. You might like the old ones or the ones with the saddles. Either one works. So these are the cunning pets. These ones will have Master's Call. Um, and that is the thing too that you can consider with all these. Do you want Master's Call? Um, do you want Lust with your ferocity, or this ability right here, which is new for all the tank pads, increase maximum health of you and your pet for 20% for 10 seconds. Now that survival of the fittest is baseline in your talent trees, you can get it baseline. I don't have an optimized talent tree because I'm actually not max level yet. I leveled some other things first before my hunter, but as always, we always come back to the hunter, because every other class sucks. So, anyways, this is my video. These are the top 5. I think you should have these just if you're doing PvP, just fill your stable full of these pets. If you don't like these models or this type of pets, or you don't want to go about getting the tomes. For example, the undead, you can't actually just tame undead. You have to get a book from here. I'm hiding my UI. Um, you have to get you have to go back to Shadowlands. I know it's awful, and it drops off of random mobs in Maldraxxus. Um, I don't know if there's a higher chance for it to drop off rares or what, but eventually you'll get it. It doesn't take that long to get, so maybe just go do some world quests there and event on your hunter, and eventually you'll get the tome that allows you to tame undead. So if this video is helpful, if you don't mind subscribing or giving a like, I plan on making more videos really soon. I kind of want to add some music that I've been writing about a while. I, I say writing, but I wrote some songs about 20 years ago that I'm finally going to put on my channel, and I'm going to write some more songs. So if that's interests you at all, please subscribe. And that's it. Thanks a lot.